Hello, it's Stephanie here from HMO Heaven again, and we're back with our HMO tips, sharing with you the things that we do in our business to keep it running smoothly. And today I'm at a new property. We're just taking this property on, so we're in the midst of the refurbishment process. And what I wanted to talk to you today is about how to deal with the dreaded landlord problem of condensation and damp. Damp is more straightforward in a sense because it's an easy fix. So first of all, I just want to show you the two areas that we've got here, and one is damp and one is condensation, just to show you the difference and then what to do about them. So let's see. So here we are. So this problem here is damp. Now, damp is actually where water is coming in from outside. We've got a flat roof above us here, and there's been an issue here, you can just see, with water ingress there, and that's resulted in damp. So the only way to fix this permanently is to stop the water from coming in from outside and then deal with the water that's on this wall. So here what we'd want is some sealant on the plaster. This is Nicky's area of expertise, but she refused to come on camera. So sealant on the plaster, and then we would then repaint. That is one thing. Damp is one thing. So you fix it by stopping the water from coming in or coming up. Now what is different is what you can see above the window here, and this is condensation. And I'm now just going to talk to you because this happens quite often within rental properties, so I just want to talk to you about how to fix that. So basically the condensation comes about, and it can be really much worse than the picture that I've shown you there. It can actually go really black and really look terrible and be unpleasant to live with. So this is how to deal with that. Condensation occurs when, I'm going to have to do a bit of a science lesson here, and science is not my forte, is when the warm air hits the cold air, it creates moisture, and those moisture don't have anywhere to go, and they cling to the walls, and then it turns into mould. So the thing to do is to keep the air flowing. Now, it has to be moving air, so it's really just about educating the tenants. It has to be moving air, so that's about opening windows, not just the door to the house, the door to the room. And the ways to do that are really educating tenants, and the things that we show them are the things that are already integral in many windows. The first one is to use trickle vents. The second one is to use the night latch, and let's see if this window has one. So the trickle vent is usually in this area. This window needs a serious tidy up, or it's here at the side of the window, and you can see, so this window does have a trickle vent. And what happens with the trickle vent is, rather than closing the window on this latch, you close it on the outside latch, which means that air can still circulate. So I'm just going to show you, if I just bring that in, the window is now locked and secure, but there's still, I don't know if you can see properly on camera, there's still space for air to circulate around the window, and you can see that it's locked securely, but there's still space around the window for the air to circulate. So that's it. So once you've got trickle vents, is where there's a little vent on the window frame, so you can just open and close it. So we didn't have one on this window, but we did have the night latch, so you can leave the window secure, but also with the air able to circulate. And so that's the tenant education piece, because if they were drying clothes in here, there's all that moisture that's coming out of the clothes to dry them. If it's got nowhere to go, it will end up on the walls, and it will grow, and it will turn into mould and condensation. So that's so important, and we do that now in all the check-ins. We just explain about how the windows work, if they've got those features, the night latch and the trickle vent, or that the tenants just need to keep the windows slightly ajar, and that really fixes the problem. So let's just go through what to do if you're in a situation where you have condensation, and depending how bad it is, you might be able to just use the best product. It's called HG mould remover, and that's a fantastic product. You'll be able to get the mould off. You can then, when you repaint, use the anti-fungicidal paint to help prevent it from coming back. And then of course it's going forward is using, you know, having the tenants know how to live within the room to prevent the condensation from occurring. So that's it. So to summarize, first of all, you need to work out whether it's damp or condensation. Damp is when water's coming in from outside. Condensation is what's created by too much moisture and too little ventilation within the room, and that's just a case of tenant education. And then thirdly, just to get rid of the mould, depending how bad it is, you can use the mould remover, and then you can use some anti-fungicidal paint moving forward to help reduce the problems. Oh, and a bonus one, if the problem is in the kitchen or bathroom, we highly recommend the ENVIROVENT. We highly recommend the ENVIROVENT extractor fans. And how these work, they're super silent, which is a total bonus, and they're on all the time, silently as I say, but as they feel moisture in the air, they ramp up, take the moisture out the air, and then go back to minimal action again, using only a tiny amount of electricity, but really help to keep moisture free. And the other thing is to ensure wherever possible that you make sure that those are externally vented. So all that moisture that's been taken out of one room is going outside and is not going elsewhere within your property. So let me know, guys, was that helpful? What do you do? Have you got any other tips and tricks that I need to know about? Please hit me up in the comments. We would love to know. And if you like these HMO tips and want more, we've got a playlist on YouTube, so I'm going to put the link below. Hope you love these and will subscribe to our channel. Thank you to all of you who've already subscribed. If you haven't subscribed yet, why not? Please subscribe. And if you enjoyed this tip today, give me a thumbs up. I will see you next week, guys. Bye for now.